Hello, my name is Leo Mendoza. This is a persuasive speech. Do you guys want to die? More than likely your answer is no. According to the CDC, 9 people are killed daily over a major vehicle accident. Thank you for the ones that took time to answer the survey questions. It really gave me a little bit of information about you guys. According to my classmates, the ones that did answer the survey, 100% of you have a cell phone, and 100% of you send text message throughout the day at one point. Some of you actually use it more than others, and some of it use it while driving. My objective is to persuade you not to use it while you're driving. In the United States, 1.5 million people are injured over major vehicle accidents. There's 3 types of distracted drivers, and that's what I'm going to go over. There's statistics on texting and driving, and then there's local ordinance or laws that apply to us that drive here in the valley. I'm going to go over all of them. First of all, I'm going to go over the 3 types of distracted driving there is. Alright, there's visual, there's hands off a wheel, like actual hands-on, and cognitive, which is your mind. Visual is more like when you're driving along the side of the road and you happen to see something, a store, another vehicle accident, anything like that. You turn around, and what do? You take your eyes off the road, you look at what's going on instead of paying attention to the road. That's a major no-no. A lot of accidents are caused that way. Another thing is hands off the wheel. How many times have we reached because we dropped a french fry, or because we have our child and we're reaching to give them something, or just because we wanted to touch something or change the vent or something, a setting in the air conditioning. Mirrors, stuff like that. Those are taking hands off the wheels. Now there's the cognitive. That's when your mind, that's when you're thinking about something else. You're playing a nice cool song and then you just wander off to those good old days in high school, or a love song and you're heartbroken and you're crying over things. That's when your mind is not really paying attention to the road in front of you. You're there, you're physically there, you're looking forward. You get to where you're going and you're like, well, how did I get here? What road did I take? That's when you took cognitive. You took your mind off of the road. And it happens to us a lot. Well, all those things right there are distracted drivers. Okay, that's what distracted drivers are. Now, what do? Those things, we turn them into statistics to give us a better understanding of what they actually are. Now, 1.6 million people are in auto accidents a year. 1.6 million crashes. Now, in a year, 500,000 of those are actually people that got injured. And 6,000 people die of those injuries. Okay? Now, 80% of those crashes were caused because of distracted drivers. Not because they were drunk, just because of distracted. Now, we went over the 3 types of distractions. Now, 11% of all distractions are talking on the phone. Okay? At any point in time, even right now that I'm talking right now, in the United States, 11% of the people that are actually driving on the road are on the phone. And that's a statistic according to the CDC. Y'all guys can look it up if you want to. Now, when you're on the phone, you're 6 times more likely to get into a major vehicle accident than DWI, than driving while intoxicated. Now, that's kind of alarming because you figure that drunk driving is the one that kills most people, but it's actually more a cell phone now, cell phone use. Now, what happens with all the statistics? Well, we have to protect ourselves, our citizens have to protect, so we start making laws to protect it. Now, most of the people in the classroom answered that they are law-abiding citizens, and as you know, most people are. So we don't deliberately go out and break the law. Another thing is that everybody in class said that they wear their seatbelt, so everybody knows how important wearing a seatbelt is, and everybody knows that it's against the law not to wear a seatbelt. What I'm going with this is the next topic, which is the laws that have been enacted, the ordinance on texting and driving. 2 cities in the state of Texas have no texting, no driving, not even talking on the phone allowed. 2 major cities, one of them is Austin and the other one is San Antonio. If you happen to pass by Austin or San Antonio, make sure that you're not on the phone. If they see you that you're on the phone, you're going to get a ticket. Now, 4 years ago, in 2011, one of our very own local cities started an ordinance on texting and driving, and that is the city of McAllen. There's no texting while driving the city of McAllen. Now, there has only been 161 citations over that, and it's up to a $500 fine. So if you're in the city of McAllen, you cannot be texting while you're driving. If you do, pay $500. It's against the law. Now, since then, 7 other cities, or a total of 7 cities in the Rio Grande Valley, have passed an ordinance that has banned texting while driving. Now, cell phone usage is still allowed, but texting and driving is not. The other cities are Alamo, Bronzeville, Harlingen, of course McAllen, Mission, Palmview, and Peñitas. If you happen to pass by any of those cities and a police officer sees you texting, you can be subject to up to a $500 fine. Okay, so what have we learned so far? There's different types of distractions. All of us are guilty of being in one of those distractions. We've learned the statistics about it, how more dangerous you are to get into a vehicle accident because of it, and the laws that have passed or the ordinances that have passed because of it. So make sure cell phones have been allowed to use to us, and they have allowed us to do schoolwork like I am recording right now on my cell phone, and they have allowed us to go through a lot of technology, flashlight, make phone calls, do things that we weren't imagining before, but they've also created a distraction. So please be safe out there, and stay off your cell phone while you're driving. Your family and your loved ones, you don't want to be the reason for a vehicle accident. Oh wait, hold on, I'm getting a text message right now. See how distracting that is? Thank you.